Hey guys, welcome back to PJ Visits. Today we are in Staffordshire. So we've come over to a Rudyard. So we've parked in the Rudyard Hotel car park. We're going to do a walk around Rudyard Lake and up to the ill-fated Cliffbank Hall. It's about a 7.4 kilometre walk, so a nice walk. So we'll take you around with us, and then when we're finished we will either go and have coffee and cake in the Rudyard Cafe, or we may go and have a Guinness in the hotel. We'll see how we feel, but come on, let's go and have a look. Okay guys, she's back. I'm not on my own today. It's a Saturday and Linny is back with us. So I say we've parked in the car park at Rudyard Hotel, which is rather good. You pay £3 to park in the car park, but then if you go and have a coffee or go into the hotel, then you get your £3 knocked off your bill, don't you?
Yeah.
So in essence, it's free parking, which is great. So let's have a wander down to the lake. The lake, which was built, I think, in around 1850 to serve as a feed for the local canals. Now it's a really popular boating lake, popular with walkers, obviously doing the walk round. So it's about 7.4 kilometres, the walk round. But I say really popular with boaters.
Yeah, you can bring paddle boards and things and go out, and I think you can hire here as well. I might stand corrected on that, but yeah, paddle boards and everything you can use here.
There's certainly someone out now.
Yeah,
so let's.
About jet skis though.
No, I don't think we're in jet skis. I don't know. We don't know. So let's have a little look at the lake.
It's quite low today, isn't it?
It's really low. Into when we was driving in, Lynn was saying it's low. Perhaps it is down to we've had some
quite warm weather, haven't we?
Some nice weather, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, well, nice what's here, tables and chairs. You want to bring a picnic down and look on a nice day. And then there we go. There is the boating lake. So we're going to walk all the way to the bottom. We're going to sweep round up the hill, up to the ill-fated Cliffbank Hall. So we'll talk a little bit about that when we get up there. But yeah, let's go and have a look. So as we approach the bridge, we've got the love locks on the bridge, which is quite popular, isn't it? A few places we visit, you see this.
Oh, they did them at Bakewell.
They did at Bakewell.
I'm
yeah.
sure, when we went last time, hadn't they taken them
Yeah,
all
they've been
off?
removed, haven't they?
Yeah.
They had to move them.
So here is the train station, little train station, and the other place to park actually is further down here, right down here where the actual train sets off from. There's a car park there that you can park, and alternatively you can get the train into Rudyard Lake, and then you can stay on it and it takes you up here about, is it about half a mile? I'm not very good with distance.
I think it's longer. They said that the actual lake, the length of the lake is about 2.5 miles.
Oh, so maybe...
So does it run the whole...
Not the whole length, no, it doesn't run the whole length.
Okay.
So maybe a mile up here.
Okay.
And then it comes as like a little stop off, and then you can either choose to get off there or alternatively stay on and come back. And then that'll take you back to the other car park. Again, I don't know what that's like for parking prices, but that car park can get really, really busy because it's only small. So we tend to choose to come to the one at the hotel instead. Easier for us for what we want to do, isn't it?
Yeah, and it gives us a reason to go into the hotel.
To go into the, yeah.
Look.
Okay. Well, hi, Miss Robin. Oh my goodness.
So we're just stopping to say hi to the little Robin. What are you doing? Hey?
Hi. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think robins are one of our favourite birds. As you know, we do have bird feeders out in the garden. We do like the birds, but I think robins are
Yeah.
one of our favourites, aren't they?
For anyone that really knows us, knows what robins kind of mean to us, because they always say if you see a robin it means a loved one is near. They know loved ones that have passed away, and I'm a big believer of that. And white feathers is a big thing for me as well. So that was really nice to see
that
today.
one, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Not usually so close, are
I
they?
know, they
usually
usually fly off, don't they? And that's,
yeah, you can usually hear them.
lovely.
That one was being a little bit brave.
It was. So I don't know what's happened to the weather, guys. It's like a lovely week, but today it's a bit damp, isn't it, today?
Yeah, you get to have that walk around Prestbury and go for coffee and cake in the sunshine. You
did.
to Rudyard in the rain.
I did.
What about that?
You're right. I did Prestbury into on Thursday on my own. How did that go? You've watched it. Did I do okay?
I think he did really well. I think he massively undersells himself, but massively oversold me for remembering facts and things.
Oh, I don't think so. It's good to have her back.
Thank you, lovely. But I think he did a great job.
Let's spin round. Here's a train.
Oh yeah?
Let's spin round and see the train. Right. Hey. Are you ready?
And on that, not on the train, on the last video, if you did watch it, how many times did Paul say lovely? Lovely
and nice. If you've not watched that video, it's here. Click on that video and have a watch and count the lovelies. I think my favourite was lovely and nice. When I was editing the video, I was going to do that. I was going to put on a count, but I thought, oh no, I won't bother.
That's brilliant. I think in all the time that we've been coming to the lake, I don't ever think I've seen the train on the line up here.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
So,
We're
yeah.
vlogging today, the train's come out.
It came out for us, didn't it? Or for you guys.
Okay. Oh, you know what I've done? Got my watch on and I've not put the step counter on. I think it still does it, but it's nice to click on the fitness app, see what we're doing. Let's do that now. Oh, take that.
Take that.
Take that.
And party.
I've been holding that for a while. It takes me ages to find to click it on.
Right, if you're out of focus now, I'm really sorry. Or you're just seeing the path or the trees.
There we are. Fitness app's on now. Open walk. There we go.
We haven't got to go back and redo that bit now, have we?
No. No, we're okay. Take that. Favourite band in the 90s? Hey, 90s?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Take that.
take that.
Of course. I say of course, it might not have been your favourite band. It certainly was my favourite band, amongst others. I was very, very boy band.
You was growing up, weren't you? So,
oh yeah, very much
Bros.
so. New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block.
And then
Bros.
Take That was the last boy band that then morphed into a man band.
Yes, yeah. So I like Take That as well, to be fair. A bit of Gary Barlow. So, don't mind. What?
What does he say?
Go on, what does he say?
Oh, I can't remember now.
Go on.
I can't remember. See, I'm not good at remembering facts all the time. Put me on the spot. But yeah. Yes. Oh, it's another one. Sorry.
Another robin.
Getting distracted by the robins now. But yeah, although having said that, going back to music, I would say that my taste is quite eclectic, to be fair.
I think it depends on mood, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
definitely.
Really sort of varied taste when we're at home and the TV's not on, just to put Spotify on and what you decide to listen to. Do like Will Young, don't we? Just a bit of background music.
Yeah. And I was
Um,
brought up on country. My mum loved Kenny Rogers, so all the country like Glenn Campbell, Kenny Rogers, you know, oh gosh, Don Williams.
we don't listen to much of them though. I think.
Well, no, it's
I think
more modern now, isn't
yeah,
it?
country now is Blake Shelton, isn't it? Blake Shelton,
Yeah.
Chris Stapleton. So any of our American friends there, any sort of recommendations on who we should be listening to on the country? Is Blake Shelton and Chris Stapleton, are they like the Two of the main ones, I think they are.
There's Brantley Gilbert as
We like
well.
Brantley Gilbert, don't we? And who's Humble and Kind?
Oh, Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
We like a bit
But
of
then
Tim McGraw.
You can't beat a bit of Dolly Parton.
No,
And then,
true.
you
With
know,
Kenny Rogers, the
then-
gambler.
Yeah. And then you go like Tina Turner, Proud Mary. Can't beat a bit of Proud Mary. Or Nutbush. Very preference.
So we have got, I think Bocelli.
Oh,
Andre Bocelli.
Yeah.
So very, very varied, depending on our mood, when I listen to. So again, do you have any favourites? Again, let us know.
How different does that look out of reality? I've never seen it so low.
It's really low, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is popular along here with the fishermen. People
Yeah.
fishing along here.
Gosh, there's lots along here today, isn't there?
There is. I wonder if there's a competition on. There seems to be
Yeah, there seems to be a lot.
a lot, isn't there?
Not knocking about either.
No.
Trolleys and everything, very professional.
Let's see TC.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
So I have a friend who doesn't know about the channel. So we've not really mentioned it to family or friends, have we? The channel. We're just sort of building it up a bit. But he's a keen fisherman. So we're just saying he lives locally. Which wonder if we're going to bump into him today. Maybe not. So you remember what Gary Barlow
Oh gosh.
is? What does he say?
Usually he says absolutely fantastic. And it's really bad because I have people that really take the mick out of my like for Gary Barlow, and they always say that he sounds really boring. And one friend always says how he's got like a funny eye, but then when I smile I squint, so I'm like, back off, leave him alone.
Gary Barlow.
Yeah, Rudyard had a beach.
And yeah.
It was fun.
Lynn was just saying we didn't realise with the lake being so low, Rudyard, there's a bit of a beach. The sand.
In the lake.
So there's some people there out on the, we've seen the guys on the trains, people there out on a boat. I'm sure there's boat trips that you can do on the lake. So yeah, some guys doing that.
I think you can book on further down, back at the
Boatyard.
boatyard.
Yeah. So guys, I said we're going to walk up to Cliffbank Hall, the ill-fated Cliffbank Hall, which was built, commissioned in 1811 by a guy called John Howarth. He purchased that then for about £25,000, which in today's money is equivalent to 1.6 million. But when we get up there, we'll have a little chat about the history, a little bit more about the history of that building. But it's impressive, isn't it? But it's just it's a shame, isn't it?
It's just sad, isn't it?
Derelict, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been empty for quite some time now, hasn't it?
It's sad. I think it's like 2015. A resident had lived there for like 50 years. He passed away. Then got purchased in 2016 for £480,000. Planning permission was approved on the property, but unfortunately since then nothing has been done to it, I don't think, has it? But again,
no, it's literally
we've not been for a while, have we? So we'll see, but I'm pretty sure that yeah, it's still just been left, which is such a shame. So you're right, Lenny, we've partly down lake, and this is the end of the train track.
Yep.
This is where it stops.
Then from here, it's like there are the odd. Obviously, you can see there's a lot of vehicles parked up here because this is the furthest point they can come to. Obviously, there must be something going on, as we said before, because of all the people fishing. But also on this side of the lake, there are like not huts, but like chalets. So people use them at the weekend, and they can come and do their water sports, like paddle boarding, or windsurfing, because there is.
One of Cara's friends owns one, doesn't she?
She did.
She did?
She did.
Cara used to come down occasionally and do paddle boarding.
Yeah, and her friend's sister did windsurfing, didn't she?
Oh, she did, yeah.
Which you can do here, you can windsurf on here, I believe. Although maybe not today, because it's not that windy.
We're just trying to build this channel up. So with the algorithms, the likes really help us. So if you can put a like on and subscribe, that'd be great. It's free to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything, but it just notifies you when we're doing videos. We'll be doing other stuff. We're doing a lot on the walks and the National Trust, but we do intend to do some like hotel visits and then maybe go abroad and vlog that. So yeah, please subscribe, and then you'll be updated on what we're doing, and it really does help the channel. So yeah, thank you.
And on that, I was saying to Paul before that, gosh, people are going to think we're being sponsored by the National Trust. We're not, I promise you. It's just that we've been members of the National Trust probably for a good 15, 16 years.
We have.
And I just like the fact that when you remember, the monthly subscription goes to restoring the places that you like to visit. And Lion Park and Cliffbank Mill have always been quite a big.
We visited them a lot, haven't we, with Cara and.
Yeah.
But again, you know, at Lion Park, we've done that. Links here. Have a little look at that video. That was a really good video. I like that one. Yeah, we enjoyed that day, didn't we? Really nice. Again, have a look. Just really appreciate it. So yeah, we're saying about John Howarth, the original owner of Cliffbank. Cliffbank is like a romantic Gothic castle with like Georgian architecture. So it was its day beautiful. But he owned the property for about 20 years, 1811 to 1831. The property then passed over to a lady called Fanny Bostock, who was actually John's cousin, but also his romantic partner. She had the property then for a number of years. So Fanny actually owned the estate until 1875, when she passed away. Unfortunately, there was no heirs to the estate, so the estate got sold off in smaller lots. So in 1903, the property was bought by the Staffordshire Railway, or North Staffordshire Railway, and they developed the property from 1903 to 1926 into a golf course. So Cliffbank became the clubhouse until 1926, and it then was sold off and became a youth hostel.
Yes, yeah.
So it was used as a youth hostel then for many years. Then in 1969, or from 1969, it was purchased privately by a gentleman called Brian Dawley, I think is the pronunciation of his surname, and he was there up until 2015. But very sadly, it was ill-fated whilst Brian was there. In September of 2014, he'd been out shopping, came back, and 7 burglars, Eastern European gentlemen from Hull, were waiting for him. They tied him to a Gothic chair with gaffer tape, hooded him, something on his head, and then beat him for 8 hours. Was stealing the antiques.
He'd accrued quite a lot.
He accrued a lot of antiques
over his time.
Obviously from 1969.
Yeah.
But things like a gold sword encrusted with, it wasn't rubies, with opals. That's it. Which was originally owned by Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
So he had, lots of money invested in his antiques, and they all got stolen. But with the poor guy, he was recovering. He'd just had a triple heart bypass, so he was recovering from that. And very sadly, I think after what had happened to him, he didn't. In 2015, Brian passed away. So
it's been empty ever since, hasn't it?
It has.
Which is really sad.
It is really sad. When we get up there, you'll see it's such a lovely building. Yeah, thinking of the robbery, let's say there was seven guys involved. Only two of them were caught. The other 5 escaped overseas. They ran, went back overseas, and that was that. I'm just saying as well, it's so nice to get out for a walk, and walking is brill. It's just so good for your mental health, isn't it? When you're busy at work all week, just to get out for a walk, for your well-being, your mental health, positivity, it's so nice to get out. And say, yeah, walking's brill. We are,
as Big Norm would say,
our football team is Nottingham Forest, and one of our keepers, the legend that is Mark Crossley, Big Norm, he's a big advocate for getting out walking. Walking is brill.
I'll give you that one for free.
I'll tell you that one for free. Hold on a minute, let me just put your money away.
Put your money away.
Yeah, that's for free. So again, when I was doing the press bit, I touched on Peter Kay, and from the 1990s and 2000s. I think Peter Kay is probably our favourite comedian.
He's just really relatable because all of his comedy really relates. Because I think we're like similar ages. It relates
Yes.
to, like on a Sunday night, sat there watching Bullseye with Jim Bowen, bringing out the, bringing out the look at what they could. Speedboat. Look what they could have won.
And they live in Birmingham.
Yeah, live in Burnley. So yeah, it's just all of that. And then Sunday night upstairs. What's it? I'll come up there, give you something to shout about, lady. Stomping around, taping top 40 on a tape. Upstairs, that would have been me. Upstairs, trying to stop it in between the DJ talking at the end of the song. So I've got a tape of top 40 songs.
I didn't need to do that because I was brought up in a pub.
Yeah.
So we had all the records on the jukebox, and then they come every 2 weeks to change the records, and I get to keep the old records. So didn't need to get involved in that.
I know, that's it. Lucky thing.
Lucky.
You don't know you were born.
I know.
Give you that for free as
Another
well.
one for free. Put your money away.
There's I upstairs.
I know.
Cramping my fingers, trying to, stop that tape and pause it. And then play it again.
You're right.
Hi. And then taking it into school on a Tuesday, and they play it on the because we used to go from where I was at high school. A group of us used to go up to the local college and do office tech and communication, which is touch typing and all that malarkey. And the bus driver used to let us play our tapes. So we used to take it in on a Tuesday, and morning and he'd play it on the way there and on the way back.
So who was on your tapes, Lenny?
Oh,
Backstreet Boys? No, too late.
No,
Yeah?
there was a bit of Backstreet Boys.
Was there?
I'm trying to think now.
Bros?
It's like 80s then.
80s.
Oh, it'd have been all sorts, because it'd have been like
Spandau Ballet?
a
No?
bit of Spandau Ballet,
Tony Hadley.
bit of Tapau,
Buxton. We saw Tony Hadley in
Yeah.
Buxton. Again, take a look at the Buxton.
Go West would have been on there.
Peter Cox, Go West.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Fine Young Cannibals.
Oh yeah, wow.
Oh, all of those.
So that's it, guys. We've come to the end. So now we are turning sharp left and making our way up the road and up to Cliffbank Hall, which we've told you a little bit about. One of our visits here, there was a couple sat on this bridge here, and they brought corn, hadn't they? Bird seed, and the birds were on the opposite side here. They were sat across there where the squirrel is. See the squirrel?
Oh, yeah.
I was watching the
The
birds feeding.
Oh, the little bird.
Hello, fella. The squirrel down there, the bird feeder. That's the problem with the squirrels, so they raid them. They raid the bird feeders, don't they?
Oh, the jaybird. Just there.
Oh
It's
yeah,
back
look at
to us.
that.
There was two.
There he goes.
Look.
Beautiful.
Wow. That ball's in this one.
Is there?
Well, the bird sits around this one.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? What a lovely area. Oh yeah. Oh, I could sit here for hours just watching. So if you try to do your 10,000 steps every day, come and do this walk, you're pretty much there. I think from memory it's around about 9,000 and something steps once you've gone round, so you're pretty much at your daily target if you come and have a go at this one. What has happened to the weather, Linny? God, said yesterday when we checked there's zero possibility of rain. Oh, man. Anyway, it's still nice to be out.
It is. Still nice to be out.
So as we walk up here now, we're going to bear off to the left to Cliffe Park. I'm quite excited. We're just seeing that there appears to be scaffolding around it. So we'll have a look, see what's happening. And then Lynn was just saying, if you bear up to the right, you've got Cliffe Park, which is the luxury farm stays. So yeah, well, you know, you can come down and stay over for a night or two. Lovely area, highly recommend it. So we're now walking up the long driveway to Cliffe Hall. As we said, back there, there's scaffolding. So we'll go and see what is happening. I said the Beaumont family purchased in 2016, got planning permission, and nothing has happened for 8 or 9 years, but now it looks like they're doing something with it.
Yes. And I think this originally would have been the back entrance to the hall, because when you drop down the other side it has what would have originally been like the stone gates.
Tradesman's entrance.
So I think this is the tradesman's entrance we're coming up to.
So here we go, guys. Here's Cliffbank. It's all fenced off, which is never used to be. You used to be able to get round the back, get shouted at by the recorders, the cameras, trespassing cameras. But I'm sure there's YouTube videos of these like urban explorers that have been in there and had a look. But oh, it's great to see that something is actually happening to it now.
This makes my little heart happy to see that something's finally been done.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Gothic castle.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, it's so nice to see. It's lovely.
Look, you can't see a thing through that fence. Although say the security does need to be slightly tightened at the side of that gate.
Yeah,
there.
Absolutely.
See, that was all overgrown, wasn't it, last time we came? So none of the
Done a lot, haven't they?
None of the scaffolding was here. Where that fence is over there, there was a brick wall, because that would have gone round to like the kitchen entrance, and there were outhouses. All of this was just completely overgrown as well. So this here would have been the original entrance to the hall, and this would have been where they would have come up in their horse and cart maybe, and then later on in their cars. So yeah.
That's exciting, isn't it? We'll keep an eye on that now.
Exciting.
See what's going to happen. Because there's so much potential, isn't there?
Oh, there is.
You know, is it going to be a private residence? Is it going to be like a luxury hotel? We'll have to have a little look, see if there's any information on that. That's mega, really good. So now we're walking back down the driveway from the front entrance, and just down here we've got it's the gatehouse, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
We're now on the opposite side of the lake that we walked up on. So on that side you could probably see, if we get to it where it's a bit clearer, see like the chalets that I was talking about before. On this side they're more prominent, aren't they? They're a little bit more well established, proper houses on this side. And
That's it, you're right. Chalet's on that side that we've
Yeah.
just walked on. The side we're on now, and really some beautiful properties.
beautiful properties, boat houses and everything that actually I think can be rented out. I'm sure there's
Is some of them?
like summer accommodation or holiday lets as well.
Oh, guys, if you can do that,
Yeah, they're amazing.
gorgeous.
And I do believe there is a little holiday park as well, isn't there, with like static caravans.
What's that up there? Oh, that's a farm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Farm.
But down here,
Is there?
Yeah. Before you get to the sailing club, or the yacht club, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
There's a little holiday park there.
Oh, right.
I say holiday park, but it could be a permanent residence.
Yeah.
It could be a residential
Yeah.
park that's all year round.
Yeah.
But again, what a lovely location to live in all
Definitely.
year round.
Definitely. Nice as we're leaving Cliffbank, we walk down the woodland track and down the bottom here we've got the coach house. You'll see that when we get down. Just lovely, like I said before, and Lynn said, so peaceful, and the birds tweeting, just nice, isn't it?
It is. Any day with you is a lovely day, darling.
Oh, thank you, darling. So now we are approaching the gatehouse. So Lynn was just saying, I wonder if they'll then do anything with this.
Would be a shame not to, wouldn't it?
It would.
Really. Oh, the sun's come out for us.
I know. Coffee and cake. We're not stopping here. We're gonna go all the way around. Live by the lake. Cool. 11th of July. Is that next week? Next week.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah.
So yeah, we've got the lakeside houses, which are boathouse cottage, beautiful. And then Linny said this one up here is just the cutest, the brackens.
Just like chocolate box.
It is, isn't it?
Like a bit Hansel and Gretel.
Yes. Yeah, I get that. So there we go, when he was saying, luxury holiday lets available to hire, fully refurbished to the very high standard.
Lady of the Lake. That's the one you can see from the other side, but actually the water level has dropped so much that you can see sort of all of this below the water line, but that's what it looks like when it's...
Lovely.
How lovely.
This little place here.
Okay, great. It's more like a
Good enough.
garage, isn't
Yeah,
it?
garage. There's something like a studio upstairs.
Yeah. There you go, Lady
There it
of
is.
the Lake.
Yeah.
That's it. Look at that.
Yeah. Nice, isn't it, this bit?
Beautiful. I did worry for my knees though then.
Did you?
And no even.
This, guys, is the holiday park. So that's it, now we've made our way round, we've come back down to the hotel now, we're making our way back up to the hotel. We've got a little tidbit here for you, Lynn, haven't we?
We have, so Rudyard Kipling has links to here because his parents met here on a picnic, and Rudyard Kipling is actually named after the place.
Rudyard, they enjoyed it so much, they named the son after it, didn't
Yep.
they? Cool.
Didn't you also forget to mention about George Orwell, the author of 1984?
I did. An Animal Farm.
An Animal Farm.
I did forget to mention him.
he had links to Cliffe Park.
He did.
Or was it Rudyard?
No, to Cliffe Park
Park.
Hall. I think he stayed there in about 1936. He stayed there. He got a lot of his inspiration from his books from staying at Cliffe Park Hall. Yeah.
And there's the train again.
There's the train again. Yeah. So the hotel officially opened on Easter Monday in 1851. It has 12 ensuite rooms to stay, and it says 2 cottages, but it looks, while we're here, it looks like there's 3 cottages, but it does say 2 on booking.com, and it has a booking.com rating of 8.3, so really good rating. I'm sure it's lovely inside, but the location is just absolutely stunning, isn't it? Beautiful location, and we've got a wedding on today, so we're going to go and get us coffee and cake. So yes, there's a wedding on here today. I'm not surprised. It's going to be popped onto these grounds for photographs and what have you. They're lovely. Yeah, and a nice day. Sat out, and then they have the pods. So we've got the pods around here which you can hire. Do you hire the pods, or you just you can book the pods when saying? So we've got the
Sunday lunch in there.
3 pods. Yeah, Sunday lunch in the pods. And then we have the Rudyard Cafe. So we will go and get coffee and cake. Kipling's. Thank you. Cakes on. A lot of cakes. Oh, cake situation's looking a little bit grim.
I just have to ask.
Okay. So Sunday carvery, I believe, is very nice. Okay, guys. So we've got our cappuccino and a flat white.
Yeah.
Oat milk, of course, again. And cakes today, I am on 1 mint chocolate tiffin. Unfortunately, Lynn has got to have a pre-packed cake. So what are you on? You're on the pecan tart. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today, the walk round Rudyard Lake and our visit up to Cliffbank Hall. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. The walk is 7.4 kilometres, so I've just checked that, and that gives you about 8,200 steps on the fitness app. So pretty decent. Well on our way to the 10,000.
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed it today?
I have. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
I think my favourite bit was seeing the scaffolding around the hall.
Yeah, no, that's great. Obviously, we'll come back maybe later on in the summer and the winter, just to see how that's developing, where they're up to with that. But again, guys, if you enjoyed it, please like the video, please subscribe. It is absolutely free, and it's so important for us to help that channel with the algorithm. The more people that like, the more people that comment and subscribe, it pushes us up, just so more people will see our videos. So if you've liked this one, have a look at this one, and have a look at this one, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.